I apologize because I had recorded the previous bonus part on time for the 9th, I believe it was. And originally this was going to be recorded this was going to be uploaded on the 15th of December, but it wasn't because I didn't record this on time. And now I'm recording it 3 days before the scheduled date. So I'm going to be hoping that I'd be able to upload this on time because I don't want to record it. I don't want to upload it on Christmas Day. I planned on uploading on Christmas Day the Mario Kart montage, along with a thumbnail that might not make it. If it does make it, then that means that it would be a miracle. But if it doesn't make it, then the thumbnail will change. And then instead it will be just something random. Probably something that's from a Donkey Kong game, like Donkey Kong Bonanza. Anyways, I cannot believe it. I missed 2 treasure roads. And I'm not kidding. I apparently missed 2 treasure roads. And I'll show that. Since I'm so used to plussing maps, and I don't know why. Oh, whoops. It was here. I missed these 2. And also I can see what I missed here. That's really neat because I completely forgot that existed. But I did get everything done. I finally got this done, and I figured out how to do it. I did it with an attack potion, and I figured out the fiery twister tactic. To prove that I did, oh yeah, I proved it already. But yeah, I finally did it, and I said how, but I'm not willing to do it again because I said I was doing that off screen, all of that off screen. Also, oh wait, it's here. It's only here. I got everything but this. Hold up. Also, let me just say that there is a howl room, and I'm thinking about showing it at the very end. The howl room is actually not here. Gosh darn it. It's actually all the way over here. The waste step count time. And it's actually rather simple to go to. Just I have to try to avoid an enemy while going backwards. So yes, apparently I missed 2 treasure roads here. But how? I have no idea. Oh, there was one right here. So this is normal. Well, now that makes sense. I did that in the Forgotten Land LP, like the original. I just have to remember where I am. And I'm gonna do these treasure roads. What? Hold up. I'm gonna do these treasure roads on screen just to show them off. Like I said, I swear that the hammer one is the hardest. Oh, this is it, right? Nope. It's not over here. Because that just leads to Lab Discoverer. And that's a... But we can't stop now. We have to keep going. No, we did that already. Sorry, Elflin. We're scaring you. Oh, this was it? How the heck? Carmouth. That makes sense too. We didn't do Carmouth, did we? Or did we? And it was. I gotta see. Did we do Carmouth before? So we now know that's these 2. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm just gonna see if we did Carmouth before. Yep, we did. Back then, it was also 3 stars, and we had to do it in 40 seconds. It's the same thing here. Where it says... Collection laps. Circling circuit. Because like I said, I don't think that these two are that hard. The hammer one is the hardest. That I believe. Really? I still missed a 1. I'm resetting. I hate how I missed the 1. There we go. Darn it. Really? I'm gonna purposely get hit here. I love how it does the slow-mo there. Mm. "36 seconds, I don't know." Got him. That's it. Like I said, not that hard. Ow, whatever. Oh, how the heck did I lose? Really? I thought I did it. And I said it wasn't that hard, and then I just freaking lost it. I didn't aim down, I pressed up! This is not enough time. Yeah. Gosh darn it. You'd think that normal is not that hard, but then, good grief, I might be wrong. 40, that's a new record. 49 seconds. Before the 1 minute. Did not think that was not gonna do it. Please tell me this is enough. This time knowing there's gonna be some obstacles in the way. Yes, finally did it. Now there's only one more, which is Cower Mouth. I don't even know how hard that's gonna be. Because I did this before. But I don't remember this at all. Collection Lapse. Oh wow, that's what it's gonna be like. Oh, shortcut. Oh, yay, yay, yay! Oh boy, now there's gonna be the green. I already knew I failed, so I'm gonna do it again. Come on, really? I hope I didn't land in the spikes again, because that time I actually jumped. Really? Well, how am I not supposed to land on the spikes? That's still gonna count as me landing on the spikes for some dumb reason. I did it, but how am I supposed to avoid the spikes? A speed potion? I feel like if I use a speed potion, it's gonna ruin my focus. I did it, so no big deal. But that's still dumb. I think I did the same thing in the older LP of it. I did it. You cleared every treasure road. You've earned a special figure. This is the figure that I missed in Volume 4, which is Rare Stone Master. It's not clear how or why the space is called Treasure Road. It's not even clear why you said it like that. It's not clear how or why the space called Treasure Road. Oh, that's why. The space called Treasure Road started to appear behind portals throughout a new world. A strong energy was felt from within, and rare stones were soon discovered as its source. Congratulations on collecting all of them. Now I collected every normal figure. You will hear special music playing over the collection screen. Are you serious? I don't feel like that I've 100%ed this game though. That's interesting that it says I've 100%ed the game, but I don't think I 100%ed the game yet. That's weird. So yeah, I have 100%ed the game, but I haven't actually 100%ed the game yet, because there's also the Starcrossed figurines that I haven't gotten yet. That's weird. Why would it say I've 100%ed the game when I haven't actually done it yet? That is interesting, but weird. I guess if I truly 100% the game, then it's gonna be different. I'm so confused because I haven't actually 100% the game yet, and that there's also just the special figurines that I have yet to get. And I've gotten every one of the, unless I somehow haven't gotten every one of the special figurines that are impossible to get otherwise. Because I feel like there were 2 that were locked in the bonus part of the game, meaning the Starcrossed world. Because I have this left to get. And how many of each I have left to get here is 7, 16, nope, 18. I have to instantly nope. And for that, if I get them guaranteeingly, it requires me, I have to press B. I don't like doing that because I'm not used to it. Plus, I'm very excited because I'm playing Kirby Air Riders on stream, obviously. But as well, I'm just very excited in case there will be a new Kirby game, Kirby Adventure game, and I'm still looking forward to it if that ever happens. So, if I don't get them getting tingly, there's this guy. And it's funny because I might get the rare stones to have that kind of need. Because I've gotten everything here. But for the guarantee, I have to make sure I'm right. It's 150 for the volume 1, right? And I'm only going to get one of each, just to make sure. 150, right? Yeah. So here, it would be 150 times 7. Which is 1150, and then 250 times, because I'm pretty sure it's 250 times 11. 250 times 12 is 3000. So 250 times 11 is 2750. Altogether, that will be, let's say in the terms of 11.5 plus 27.5, which rounded up or down will be 12 plus 27, 39, 3900. So I'm very sure I might be able to get them all. Of course, I got the new one right off the bat. Not drawing again though. I'm only doing that after battling every boss. But for you guys, me showing them from least favorite to most favorite. But in technicality, there's not really a least favorite and most favorite anymore. It's just not as fun to phenomenal is what I'll do. Even though you will be surprised about the final one. If I get this in first try, which I don't, I'm actually gonna wait until I get a new one. There's that one. I love that one. The rivalry lives on. Aha! That's an interesting one. Bonkers and Mookie. Bonkers awoke on the beach. Mookie surrounding him. Hammers in hand. Hammers? No. They brandished bananas. Offerings for a powerful leader. And that is the moment they became Banana Brothers. Even though I could have sworn that Mookies and Bonkers were related. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, the rest of it is going to be off commentary. But without me expressing my opinion, I did that in the previous LP where I expressed my honest opinion about every boss. You're just going to see them in the description. I'm going to timestamp them all and express the opinion there. Like, I'll express my opinion on the description. Well, nah, I'm gonna stick to what I said. I am going to express my opinion. That will take a long time in editing, but it will make sense all the more. I'm just gonna stand there for however much time I feel like will be enough, and then go in. Sorry! I bumped your head! By landing on your head! It was an accident! Oh, whoops. Bye. Might as well just take it to go. And then do this. And now I'm off. It won't take that long for one of them. But then for the other one I'm gonna have to cut. Which for where I will be, that won't be too bad, honestly. I'll do see something, because I want to make sure on this. Right now I have 13 rare stones. It was 3. Alright. I was making sure it wasn't 5 all of a sudden. But it was 1 for 1 and 2 stars. And then 3 for 3 and 4 stars. Let alone just how short it lasts for all of it. Let me just express already that probably my least favorite boss is Specto Forgo, because it feels like Specto Forgo shouldn't be a boss and more like a runaway kind of thing. because it felt more terrifying, but it's not hard to battle, it's just annoying that I have to battle it along with running away. I was hoping it was going to be just run away, just like it would be, but it was just like Super Smash Bros. Brawl's Subspace Emissary, where you're timed to battle against Meta Ridley. I was hoping it would be the same thing for the main story. It isn't, and that's annoying in itself. So now I'm going to turn off my commentary. And I'm just hoping you can hear this fine, because otherwise that's going to be pretty aggravating to edit too. Actually gotta see something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like up the audio volume to a large margin, and that's gonna be very annoying. The Ultimate Cup. So, I'll for you guys show you my least favorite boss now, and for me do them however chronologically it would happen. I'm pretty sure that the end point would be Leon, Fecto, and Elphalus. Just to tell you, because I'm pretty sure I told you before that for the bosses that I'm choosing as my least to most favorite, I'm not doing the Ultimate Cup Z for that, because for one, the bosses are the same, but their attacks are different. And then, let alone, the bosses in the final four are different, have different attack moves in entirety. It just means that you won't be hearing the themes that are iconic to the game. So I'm sorry for that. But it's basically to savor the pain from the... Yeah, it's like saving myself from the pain of having to deal with, because it's technically the same for all of that, but they attack with something that they don't usually do in the beginning. That's the main gist. That, along with how much harder the Phantom versions of the bosses are than in the 3-star aspect, no matter what. But like I said, not doing the fearsome foes. Neither am I doing Galactone. Still, would have loved if Galactonite was one of them, but it didn't end up that way. Mini bosses don't count, because if I were to say what my most favorite fearsome foe is, it would be, excluding Starcross World, it would be, honestly enough, Florina. And my least favorite one, I don't have any, actually. My most favorite is just Florina, because she's new, and she was new, and she was pretty elegant with her moves. So pretty. And then Starcross World wise, I'd say my most favorite is the crystallized Wild Edge, because it was a reference to Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, aka Kirby's Return to Dreamland EX, for when it was that, in that Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe was when it just, I don't know, kept on going back and forth or something like that. Did a lot of attack. Well, I don't remember. It just, I can only remember it from that kind of thing. I don't know. Let alone I like Wild Bonkers because of this hammer swing that he did in the other version. Of course, as soon as I mentioned that the fearsome foes don't count, I just battle back to back the fearsome foes, the 4 of them. That's wild.
Wow! Look at what I just said. Or listen, or whatever.
Well, great. Lost my Meta Knight sword. Lame. Okay, I gotta be rightfully honest. I did not expect to do that. I just did it because I decided to be brave, and that actually led me pretty dang far. But gosh darn it, I keep on forgetting that the Mennonite sword drops that, and that I always think that I'm safe capturing this ability, but I'm always wrong. Just saying this because the final boss is definitely my most favorite. The true final boss. Doing it with freaking Meta Knight Sword because of my dumb mistake. I am unable to fix it. I might not make it.
The Dream Discoveries Tour.
The ultimate life form. The ultimate life form. The ultimate life form.
I'm just gonna say it here because I was gonna say it in words, but because this is actually my most favorite. Yes, Leon is my second most favorite final boss, and then the third most favorite is the other one. I already forgot his name. I don't know why. Oh yeah, Chaos Alphaless. The other one is because Leon's entrance in the main game, in the main story, is just phenomenal. So that's why I placed this one is my most. This one is my most favorite. If only I had the freaking Morphinite Sword, I'm not gonna make it, and that sucks. If I do make it, that would be insane, because otherwise I've played this with the Morphinite Sword, and I am sort of afraid that I'm not gonna make this. If I somehow do yet again, shocking, I will be able to make it if that is the case. But I love this final boss because it was so unexpected, let alone the second phase of it was a reference to Miracle Matter. And that was amazing. Let alone the creepy aspect and just a lot of other things. The combination of everything, and it was illustrating that. And when I saw that, it was quite a surprise. Defeating it even felt great. It felt like an accomplishment. If I do defeat this final boss with Meta Knight Sword, that will be my very first time doing so, because Morphinite Sword is just great for this final boss, and that I don't have it, so I'm gonna have a lot of trouble. I know I have double HP, but I don't think that will mean anything. If I tried to do this with a single health bar, that would take me probably so long, probably like 4 hours to finally do that with a single health bar. Man, if I was down to a single health bar like that, there's no way I'm gonna defeat this thing. I know I shouldn't jinx it, but I'm very sure I lost. Yeah, there's no chance. I'm sorry. Oh, what? Wait a minute. You can do that? I did not know that. That's surprising, actually. I didn't know they could do that. Huh. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna do it again. I'm still not because I have a single health bar and I'm screwed if I do that. That was impossible. Impossible to do with a single health bar. How can... I'm very sure there are people that can do that, but I just can't. It's impossible. And I'm sorry to disappoint with that, but if I did that again, I would die over and over and over again. It's just impossible. If it was with double health bar, that would be the only possibility. Let alone if I had the Morphinite sword. Otherwise I was screwed either way. So that's why I'm not doing it again. I still like the boss, but the fact that I accidentally took Meta Knight sword because every freaking time I think Meta Knight sword, I think that the sword that Meta Knight drops, I would become Morphinite sword anyway. I can never remember that is not the case. So that's why it's just upsetting that I lost that Morphinite sword, let alone it didn't even let me get the sword again. RNG sucks. And now I'm just gonna do this and then be done. Because I like the final boss, and I am gonna show it off despite the upset. And even apologize to the viewers in general by spoiling that I lose against the final boss. But I'm showing one more thing on my part before I end it. And that one more part that on my part is Leon, because I didn't. It's Leongar, but it's Leon. It's technically Leon, and it's just the entrance. Because I showed the battle, but that's not really what I'm showing. So here comes the capsules. I was really hoping I would somehow defeat the final boss, but I knew that was not gonna happen. Flashing arrow sign. Very curious about what's gonna show up here. Yeah, actually do the volume 2 one. Glad I can see from here what I'm supposed to do. 10. I have 10 to get here.
I want to draw again. Why can't you let me do a deer?
Volume 2. Yes. I want to see if I can get this in 10, but I definitely doubt it, because I already failed. Plus I love the second volume ones, because they have a lot of good ones there. In the end, at least. Wow! Oh man! This is like showing accomplishments for every D. Hard-working Ds. So many Waddle Ds work so hard to keep the town running. They take pride in their work, and they each master their skills so they can pitch in and make life easier for everyone else. And just look at the cute hats. I agree, except for one of them is not a hat, but glasses. It's still cute, but I'm just correcting them. Oh! These are the spears of Elphalus. I saw it glowing and I was like, oh wait, I shouldn't have skipped that. It's the spears of Meteon Elphalus and Chaos Elphalus. Elphalus Spear, Antares, Meteon Elphalus Spear, Ares. Really? That's actually cool. 2 spears, Antares and Ares. Elphalus, the invasive species that traveled through this planet. Forged one by absorbing materials to become complete. By grasping the other crystal spear Meteon Elphalus left behind, they were able to gain the power of the stars and become the ultimate lord of chaos. Man. I can't believe I got that. That's shocking. That's 3, I think. Let's see if it was 3. No, that was 2. I only got 2 of them. Man. 5-star here. So there's only 5 5-stars in the entirety. This figure will be added to the Gotcha EX. Interesting. Wait. After you clear StarCraft's World, I think if they're faded, that means you can get them either way. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are just gettable, but these 2 are gotten after you clear the game. And there's one more 5-star to get. And if I get that, that would be insane. Otherwise, I'm just using up the Earthstones. Beast Pack flag, 2-star. Nope. Circuit tires, 1-star. Of course, I got the 1-star now. Yay! I've gotten so many 3-stars. Got it again. I'm gonna stop after I reach down to 3,000. Just try to get the... I got 1-star again. Control console. And just try to get the 1-star. Or volume 1. Oh, I've seen this one. Crystal... Oh, there's a crystal food I missed. I'm pretty sure. A 5-star! Ooh! Alright. Perlestella Crystallis, Genwell Meteon Alphalis. The legend of the meteor was considered a fantasy from ancient times, but with the discovery of IDF-86 and the sinking of the islands, it seemed there might be some truth to the story. Just as the ancient researchers predicted, the evil meteor soared through space, determined to destroy the world. I got the final 5-star. The rest is 4-star stuff along with the other classic rarities. And I got that one already. Now I'm gonna get the 1-star ones. For the 1-star ones, I'm curious about something then. Oh, and there's still something over here, too. So, Genwell Meteon Alphalis, and then just this. I thought this was gonna be for the other one, but it shocked me with the Chaos Alphalis boss. So, now to get volume 1 to see how much I get. I need 4 of them. I think I got it. Nope. I thought if it when it zoomed in like that, I just got something phenomenal. Cardboard box. Double checking something. Okay, it's just classic stuff and stuff you get normally. Only 3 more to get, I'm pretty sure, or 4. Clock! Really? A clock? Why didn't you add that in the base game? Traffic light. Well, that makes sense, I guess. I'm just reacting to all of these now. Barrel! Of course you had it here! And not in the base game! Wow! Classic stuff, man! Coral. That makes sense that you didn't put that in the classic game. Oh, I got them all. Alright. Now it's just on to volume 2. I can only get 7 more. Sign. Not going on to a great start because how many more I need is 4. So 4 out of 6. Got one Daria map. Well, that sort of makes sense why you didn't put it in the base game. One of them is something that I haven't gotten yet. Like, something that requires me beating the Star-Crossed World mode. Frost Street Tree. Well, interesting there. Now I need 2 more. Out of 4, or 3 I mean. Oh no. Now it's just 2 of 2. No, it's not. It's 2 of 3. Crystal Orbiro. Completely forgot that was its name. Now 1 of 2. If I get it, I'll scream. 1 more. Oh, I got it! I completed the game! Look at that! King DDD lying about. Sloppy King! Bring more fruit and make it snappy. It might seem as though the king is just lazing around, but he's actually got a lot on his mind. Kings feel bad too, you know. About the stuff they did to the Wildies back in the day? Oh yeah, stirs up emotions. This king is considered a royal but brief apology. Oh my word. Oh wait, it's considering it. Oh, a royal but brief apology. Jeez. That's actually that's pretty funny and sad at the same time. As a reward, you get a special song. A special song. So I've truly 100% of the game. Kirby! You collected all the EX figures? And you saved all the stories? Allow me to give you a gift as a token of our gratitude. Oh, now this is the thumbnail I'm going to put on there. Kirby in the Forgotten Lands switch to a edition. Star-Crossed World complete. Man, yeah, this is definitely the thumbnail I'm doing. That is cool. I did that to show off last time, and I'm doing it again. That's a high note for sure. I took the liberty of turning that special photograph into the last EX figure. Looks like it has a message from Elfland too. It's all yours. A special figure. We did it again, didn't we? Thank you and congrats, Kirby Master. What an adventure. Kirby, do you remember when we first met? I was stuck and you saved me. Did I ever thank you for that? Well, thank you. We were so caught up in the moment. We danced and danced. We gotta do this again sometime. Kirby of the Stars, your friend Elfling. Now you can gaze at the special photo in this form whenever you want. Feel free to put it in your house. I wasn't sure what would happen to us after all when the Star of Darkness fell from the sky. It was just like the legend warned. You saved the stories and you saved the world, Kirby. Thanks to you, we're all still here. And I still have my eyes on the stars. When I see them twinkling away in the sky, it's as if the stories are offering their gratitude. That said, those of us from our home planet, Popstar, should expect no less from you, our pride and joy. You worked so hard to save this world as well. Kirby, congratulations. Hello, thank you for saving this world. Now that peace has returned, I can feel safe observing the stars again. Huh. He was waving as if there was something else. Now I want to see what this special song is too. So they got 2 things. Oh, the ultimate fight was this. Oh, that's from Kirby Fighters. Kirby, the Beast, and the King. I just want to see what this is. Let alone how many songs there are. There are 140 something. Bonus track, Twinkling Star Showers. 145 songs. Oh my word. You can actually sing along to this pretty well too. One falls over here, one falls over there. Children of the meteor, they dance in a chord. That speaks the story, now please tell me. The jewel box plays open on a fateful night. Okay, never mind. I'm scuffing it now, I'm not gonna bother singing. It's like sometimes it's singable, but sometimes it's just not. So you already know how I'm ending it, and I'm gonna cut to that because of the other thing I'm doing. But I'm unfortunately not gonna be able to do that yet because I have to do stuff first. Since I'm pretty sure that my file size is becoming a bit big. Hopefully I will be able to do it, because I'm going to keep going anyways. This was a great one, let alone the fact that, yes, I know I failed to do the final boss battle, and I'm not doing it again because, for one, I don't have the time. For another, it was just something that I was willing to do in one shot, and I thought I would do it in one try, but I didn't. And yet I'm still not gonna do it. So, basically, yeah, this was insane. Let alone the fact that I collected everything, and it even gave me a secret final figure instead of it being like the completion screen. It was also like the secret final thing. Let alone a very sweet message from Elflin, because Elflin didn't say anything until now for the letter. Man, that makes me imagine there being a second version of this game. Like, second version of Forgotten Land. Let alone it having an additional thing. But still, really good. It was a really good game. I just didn't want to do Starcross World only because I wanted to play the game over again, since it's been years since the last time I've done it. Out of 10, definitely a 9.5, because I'd say the only thing that's like bothersome to me was the fact that there was no bonus stage after you got every story for one, and just I thought there was going to be a bonus stage every time you got every story after a stage, but that's just a minor issue. It's like 9.5 out of 10, aka 19 out of 20, and that's the only issue. I was hoping for a bonus stage, even like the final bonus stage, let alone the only boss being Meteon Alphalus, where I was hoping there was going to be more than just that, because it was Crystal Foes, but it was just the Crystal Foes, Galactone, and Meteon Alphalus, along with the secret final boss of the same deal as last time, but even better. The Chaos Alphalus, which I was hoping it would just be called, at that point, maybe like Dark Alphalus instead. But Chaos Alphalus, Lord of Chaos, it just fits. It just fits. So, yeah, I thank you for viewing this, and I'll see you next time. Oh, well, no, next time's here. Just that I'll see you in the next video that was already uploaded, the Pokemon Legends ZA. Worst thing is not remembering what I did on the 21st, for the 21st. And to update you on what day it is, and it's so late here, 10:05. I have only 2 hours at the moderate to edit this, which is even worse, because I don't know how I'm gonna do that in 2 hours. to edit the entirety of this. I'll try, but it's definitely going to be hard. And yeah, treasure roads and stuff. I liked the treasure roads. I liked the small adventure, but it was still fun. The missions were good. I guess okay is the best fit, but I still liked them. So I guess great is the best wording for it. The only other disadvantage I have about this game, so I guess the rating goes down to a 9, or maybe an 8.5, is the freaking volume. This game is probably the quietest Kirby game in the entirety. And I wish it was louder than that. Because the quietness of it, Kirby Star Allies was way louder than it. Like, you turn up to 18 and it's already loud enough. But here, I would have to turn up to like 38, if anything, to make it the loudest. And that's very freaking quiet. So yeah, see you guys on the next one. You already know my next LP. If anything, if I'm late for the uploading part, then I'm just gonna have this be uploaded on the 21st or whatever day I'm able to. Because I'm not willing to do it on the 25th. Because the 25th I already had an idea. And that was a montage.